Basically, in this video, we are going to cover how I call Facebook leads in under 5 seconds of them opting in using an AI phone agent, right? Uh, I'll explain you in a way that you guys can copy me. So basically, the thing is, when a prospect submits a lead form, right, in Facebook, then it goes to GoHighLevel, the software that we use. Then we use Retell AI, where we can create the AI phone agent to make the phone call, right? We make the phone call, the AI talks with the agent and then sends the data back to GoHighLevel, and based on that we make some intelligent decisions. So that's in a nutshell what it is. So below is a blueprint that shows how you can go from a lead opting in to calling them in under 5 seconds, all via fast webhook trigger in GoHighLevel and an instant API call to Retail AI's voice agent. Keep in mind, we can even go lower than 5 seconds just for simplicity's sake, and that you guys can wrap your head around. I have written 5 seconds, but it can happen like instantaneously within 1 second. Like all the process can happen in milliseconds, and the result would be we can call the lead within a second. So that's the thing. So here you can see there is a very big mind map that I created, because this video is going to be very different from other videos that I create, because I bought this for you guys to explain. But yeah, apart from the joke, because in this video basically I'm going to build the system, everything live. So I already have a very similar system to this, but I'm going to create a new system for this video so you guys can see what the actual development process looks like. So when we get a client, how we actually do it, right? Like most of the time, since we have worked with 50 plus clients, we have some kind of template or something that we can start with. But in case we have like a big client, or it's the deal is close to $10,000, then we basically sometimes have to have like some customization, because the time is of customization. And yeah, people actually pay for customization even if it doesn't really is necessary, but still people like to pay for customization. But you see here, it's a mind map that I created. So I prepared this entire thing for this video, but the actual build I'm going to do it live in real time. So this video might stretch to 1 hour or maybe even 2 hours. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, let's dive into it. So this is a mind map. I'll link this Miro board below if in case you guys want to read it. But yeah, so the timeline for this is going to be like 5 seconds, as I said, like form submitted in 0 second. Then within 5 seconds, the API call and all the triggers will happen, and then the outbound call will take place within 5 seconds. And then you see the two main softwares we are going to need is first going to be GoHighLevel, where we will actually create the automations and everything. It is also work as CRM. And the second one is going to be obviously Retail AI, where we will actually create the AI phone agent. Now, to give you guys a quick overview of this entire thing that I'm planning to create, like as I said, I already have built these kind of systems, but for this specific video, I have like some things in mind. But yeah, as we move along the video, maybe I'll change some things and maybe I'll add or remove some things based on how I feel like is the most efficient way to create this particular automation. But yeah, so lead opts in, right? Maybe through Facebook ads lead form, or maybe some kind of landing page. You can get the information directly on the lead form, or you can send them to a landing page and get the information there. Then so a lead submits the information via Google form or Facebook lead form as well, and then it will trigger GoHighLevel instantly to fire a webhook that will send all the data of the lead to Retail AI. And then the integration engine, basically what's the integration engine here is basically GoHighLevel and the API functionality of Retail AI, right? And then we will initiate the call. So call initiation, basically once we trigger GoHighLevel to send the data via webhook to Retail AI, within 5 seconds the call will happen. And at the end, after the call has been taken place, right, what we will do is we will take all the data from the AI phone agent, right? So from Retail AI, and we will send all that data back to the CRM to GoHighLevel to maybe change some things or update it, you know. Now you can also see this diagram, right? Which gives a very high level view, not go high level, high level view. So landing page again, I don't want to repeat myself, but yeah, you can read. The keynote here is this entire change from A to Z will happen within 5 seconds. So here I have to write A to Z will happen in 5 seconds, within 5 seconds. But yeah, we can also achieve that in 1 second. But yeah, within 1 second, it will feel very unnatural because these people are opting into your ad. That's why we have it where like 1 second, like it would feel like a human is reaching out. So detailed system integration. Here I want to explain what's actually happening in my own words. So, you know, the lead is coming in, maybe it's submitting a Facebook lead form, right? So maybe a Facebook lead form, or it's going to a landing page, right? So in the landing page it's giving their information. So whatever is happening, the lead is giving its information, and this information has a unique ID. The unique ID is a phone number. We take that unique ID, we send it back to GoHighLevel, we send all the data back to GoHighLevel, but we use this unique ID phone number, and we use the integration and webhook to invoke a retail API, right? Retell AI's API that initiates the phone call. Now, if there is an error, we need to fix it. We need to keep this in account as well, because the way these AI phone system works, let me just quickly give you a explanation. So the way this system works is we have Retail AI, right? So Retail AI. If you don't know, links are in the description. You can go and check out these uh, as per your convenience. So Retail AI is the place where we are creating the AI agent. But you see, to make the phone call in real life scenario, we cannot make it just with the AI agent. We also need a phone line. So for this, we use Tulio. So we use Tulio to make the phone call on a real phone number, like using a real phone number to a real phone number. So we use Tulio for that, right? And to have or host all the information of the lead, we have GoHighLevel as a CRM, right? We have all the information there. Now you can see there are a lot of moving pieces in this system. It's not just one software, it's like three softwares and systems. Like when you are making a phone call to someone, it also depends like where they are. Do they have a signal? Do they have proper network to receive the phone call, right? Sometimes people just blame the AI agent for a lot of the shortcomings, but sometimes all the problem is happening is inside the one of these systems. It's not that this AI is automatically making the phone signals weak for the prospect. Sometimes it's just the fault lies in Tulio, or maybe something happened with the GoHighLevel webhook services. So you need to keep in mind, like it's not all AI agents. So a very good example comes to my mind is like, if there are a lot of accidents happen every day throughout the world, right? If we take example of America, like a lot of accidents do happen when the driver is a human. But if there is one accident that happens when the driver is a self-driving car like Tesla, everyone will start to blame that it's because of the self-driving car, it's not good, and it will be on the news. But if you will really see it, there are already a lot of accidents happening, and the ratio or the percentage of accidents happening because of the self-driving car is very minimum. So the same things happen with AI agent. Like every day, a lot of humans that we pay a lot of money to make a lot of mistakes, and that goes unnoticed because that's the norm. Now if you go against the norm and you use AI agent and it does one simple mistake, sometimes the mistake is not of the AI agent itself, but we will still blame everything on this AI agent, and that's a wrong way to look into it. But yeah, whoever really looks into this technology with an open mind and actually try to use it and improve it, they will make use of it, because nothing comes perfect out of the bat, and nothing comes the way you think in your head should be. So yeah, that thing you need to keep in mind. So yeah, so if error comes, then we solve it. Like one more quick advice: don't try to solve everything before it even happened. So always try to solve the error once it actually happens, and then okay, like follow the best practices, create your you know AI agent using the best practices, but don't try to solve hypothetical errors that didn't even happen, just because it will delay the testing process. Because when you create an AI agent, there is a long testing process that goes into it, because if you don't test it, you won't never know how will it perform. And the second thing is, when even after testing it very rigorously like we do, when you will let it go in the wild and you will test it in the real world and with real people, it will still have some percentage of errors here and there. But that's the thing: to catch those errors, you have to keep your development time as low as possible, so that you can develop it while it's running. It's better to have something than have nothing going on. So that's the thing, or that's the like my mindset behind developing everything really fast for our customers, and uh, like just start using it, because it's better to use it and fail to not use it and keep it, I don't know, somewhere. So the outbound calls go, right, the conversation begins, and based on the qualifying process it would qualify, and based on what happened during the call, it will update the CRM, in this case GoHighLevel. So you can see in this flow chart, like this is Facebook, what's happening in Facebook, right? So it's in blue, and this is what's happening in GoHighLevel. So all the green ones are GoHighLevel, then the white ones are Retell AI, and this is like it's in the air, like the call is being initiated. It's like the webhook has been triggered and is triggering the AI agent to make the call. Now once the call is initiated, it can be either picked up or it won't get picked up, or it will have some kind of error. So that's it. Now I hope every one of you got this, like all these workflows and everything. And I already mentioned in my video that this video is going to be very raw, and I'm just going to start building. I don't know how I will start, from where I will start, but yeah, we'll just start building and figure out on the way. So the two softwares. So let's just start with building the AI agent first. I think that's a bit easier and easier to get started, because for this software you can get like a 14 days free trial if you use the link below. But for Retail AI, you can just get started for free, and even you get like 60 minutes of free talk time, or I think $10 worth of credit. I don't know. Let's just you just have to log in and create an account to find out. So here I'll just log into my own account. Okay, I don't know why they have made the login process a bit, restrictive, but anyway, let's just continue. Now this is the dashboard. So they have added some new features as well if you are seeing this the like second or third time. But if you are seeing this the first time, then here you can like add folders as well. So that's something new. Now if you just take a look at this, you will see the main section here is agents, and this is the place where we'll actually create the voice agent. Right now, let's just start from very scratch, because if someone is watching this the very first time or getting introduced to this very first time, they would know. So you will go to Retail AI here, and without doing anything, you just have to first come in the agent section, and here you will click on create an agent, and here you will click on single prompt agent and start from blank. Now for writing a very good prompt, there is a lot of skill required, and it won't be sufficient that I cover it in this video and then start this video. So it would be better you check out my channel, and there you will find a prompting guide, and you just watch that to make the prompt. But anyway, I'll give you an example prompt, and the way that I generate my own prompt is very simple. But since we are using AI, you have to integrate it inside your system in a way that it really works. So here inside my own community, we have like created AI agents. So this is the AI agent that generates the prompt for this AI voice agent. So a bit convenient. I have created this using Dumpling AI. We can create it using N8N as well, but yeah, to be honest, like I'm affiliated with them. They have given me like their account and credits for free, so I'm just using them. If you want to check out, links will be in the description. But anyway, definitely you can create something like this in N8N as well, and you will have more customization or the ability to customize even more. But here I'll just create an AI agent. Let's say we are following up, right? So let's just do it for marketing agency. So generate a prompt for a marketing agency outbound AI voice agent. By the way, you can do this in ChatGPT as well. Just provide the guide from Retail AI's API documentation, like how to prompt. Provide that guide to ChatGPT, and then you just create your prompt, and then ask ChatGPT to give the prompt for the AI voice agent. So generate a prompt for a marketing agency outbound AI voice agent. His job is to follow up with the user who have submitted a lead form on Facebook, meaning they are some interested in our marketing service. Then I can write company name, region X, no marketing. Let's just see what it generates. And also, if you are generating it using ChatGPT and it doesn't give you the prompt in Markdown format, just type again and say, please generate the prompt in Markdown format, or convert the prompt into Markdown format. So that's the thing. Now, if I copy this entire thing, I'll paste it over there inside Retail AI's um, this thing, and here I'll try to explain. So any prompt, like good prompt, should have first the goal or the mission or the why it is there, like what's its purpose. So the purpose is the first thing. A lot of people write the role, or say the role is the most important thing. I think like from my testing and working with 50 plus businesses at this point, I think this is the most important thing. The second thing, you would give it a role and then a couple of dynamic variables to play with, name, email, phone numbers, because this is the things that are connected to Go High Level, and these information this AI agent will pull dynamically from Go High Level, because this is where we create the AI agent. Keep in mind, this is not a CRM software or automation tool. This is just the place where we create the AI agent. So you have to keep that in mind. Then you have to give some guardrails, right? Some skills or things like that, and then you give some guardrails to not do certain things. And yeah, then step by step process. So this is also called as, you know, a chain of thought prompting. So we basically give it step by step. With We are not letting the AI think too much for itself, because we as a company know what's the best follow-up method is, or the best script is. And this AI, basically, as you can see here, it is using ChatGPT 4.0. And what's ChatGPT 4.0 specialized in? Nothing. It's like generalized, right? To create very good AI agents, you have to make it very specialist. Just the way, think about this, like if you have some kind of heart problem, you would go to a cardiologist, right? You won't go to a general physician. The same way, you pay for specialization because they are specialists in that area and they know everything about it. Doesn't matter if the general physician was the topper in his class or was the best in the med school. Even a, like, not so qualified cardiologist would still be more qualified than a general physician for treating some kind of heart disease. So you have to keep that in mind. Now now if we go through the entire script, I'll just quickly go through the entire script for you guys. So let's just think, we are a marketing agency and someone is filling out a form, and we want to follow up with them. Our services are marketing, and marketing, appointment settings, stuff like that. So convert interested leads from Facebook into clients by understanding their marketing need, presenting tailors. Sounds good. Discuss their marketing requirement. Okay, engage with prospect. I also like to do negative prompting, so I remove stuff that is not important. So as you can see here is goal and engagement. um let's just make these two one thing and remove this part right here. Convert leads from client vendors and marketing. Any consultation, discuss their marketing requirements in detail. Marketing outbound AI voice agent, good. Dynamic variables, some prospect with friendly professional tone, build rapport, really important. There's an option. Okay, this is quite good, to be honest. Like, I don't think we should remove anything. Use a friendly conversation throughout the call, following what's happening. Okay, we can maybe remove this, because we already said have a friendly and professional tone in the call with clear action. Okay, the process requests more information beyond what is available. Offered to set, just because if we send email, the probability would be they won't even check it. So it's better to set up a follow-up call. So for example, the prospect requires more information from the AI agent and it doesn't know. Instead of making stuff up, because this is a big problem, AI start to make stuff up. So instead of making stuff up, the AI can just schedule a follow-up call, and we will even set up an automation for that as well. So you don't have to worry about it. The prospect requests more information beyond what is available. Offer to set up a follow-up call with the prospect. I'll make this the first line. I think really important here is to say, if you don't have an answer to the prospect's question, be honest with them and try to set up a follow-up call to find answer to their question and answer them. So that's that. Now, steps. Hi, this is, let's just name it Nick from Origin X Marketing. Just, it's a good time to talk. I'll call back a better time when would be most convenient for you. This sounds good. So this could be a follow up. We could add a follow up function right here, because to make the follow up call for the AI agents, to make the follow up call, it won't make it automatically. We have to add a custom function right here, and we have to set up automation inside Go High Level. So that's how it is going to be if you really want to set that custom functionality inside this AI agent. Now, I'll call back a better time. When would be most convenient for you? Okay. I noticed recently you filled out lead form of expressing interest in our marketing services. Can I ask you a couple of questions to better understand your needs? Love to learn more about you. Go. What specific service? Okay. Everything looks good. Okay. We also offer customer to fit your budget. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Let's just remove this. Let's continue. Okay, can I share some more success stories? So as you can see, it right off the bat produced a very good script. Because this AI agent has been trained really well to produce scripts specifically for AI voice agents. So you can see it's just I cannot find a lot of mistakes here. So hi, it's Sarah. No, it's not Sarah. It's Nick. Okay, sorry. Hi, Sarah. I think it would be better if we just put the username here. So instead of hi Sarah, we'll just put username. This is, we named it Nick, right? Nick from okay. So at last we give an example. It's really important. If you know any kind of prompting, you would know that giving examples to AIs and AI agents in general is really important. So now let's just start with adding some functions. So let's just add the very basic end call function. So the way you add end call or any kind of function is just copy this right here, and wherever it makes sense to call the end call function, you just run it there. So great, I'll book a consultation on this time. So we will set this up. Don't worry. I'll send you a confirmation via email shortly. Now call and call function. So it's just that simple. I'll just copy this, and also in the steps as well we mentioned. So can I share some? Okay, objection handling. Because so I think here we can also add something like closing call, right? So if we so for closing call, if the prospect, so not prospect not interested, let's just do this, prospect not interested. So basically if the prospect is not interested, we need to end the call. So you are not interested in our services, so I will send you some resources, and good luck, and have an awesome rest of your day, something like this. And then we can call the end call function as well. Also we can do closing if you know the, let's say, call, or we can say, so first reason of ending the call could be like the prospect is just not interested, or the second would be call goal achieved. So I think these two can be the only reasons we end the call. It was awesome talking to you. We will meet again on our demo call. Thank you and have an awesome rest of your day. So this, after this we'll again use the end call function. So this, and I think one thing we mentioned is the AI should be able to also book an appointment or not. Hmm. I think yeah, we can add like appointment booking thing. So I don't find an appointment booking uh, anything right here. Highlight services. Okay, so let's just add something. Let's just add something like this. Um, for appointment booking. So so I wrote it somewhere on my notes already. So I have a couple of other AI agents. In that I use this particular line. Let me just copy paste it to save some time, because this video is already getting so long. Now, appointment booking email collection. Before we wrap up, so I think we will already have their email since they are submitting a lead form. It's better to you know get their email on a lead form. So okay, we just okay, we wanna book an appointment. We don't wanna. Okay, so let's just go here. Add an appointment booking function to the above prompt. In the context, the AI agent will send the appointment link via SMS or and email. So we'll send them. So my thought process here is, instead of the prospect booking themselves in, like just asking the AI agent, okay, book me at this time, we can do that as well. We are testing some new thing that's like we are sending the booking link to the prospect, and then the prospect make a very conscious decision of booking an appointment with us. So yeah, I'm just thinking like maybe that would be even better. So see, okay, closing. Okay, so let's just see how it produced. Okay, for action we can just run a function, so call xyz function. So here we will put a custom function when I will show you how to add it. Okay, so we can remove this line. So we can either end the call when this happens, or we can end the call if appointment has been booked. So we can just say, forward to our conversation. Have an awesome rest of your day. So this is the script. All right. This is the script. Okay. Do like this. This is the script. Say if the cross book and yeah, you know what? Let's just remove this. No, this is not right. Let's just remove this one line right here. So to make it easy for you, listen. Okay. Yeah, we basically don't need to confirm the time because okay, sounds good. Here, the example prompt, sorry, example dialog. Okay, now, okay, we can remove this. We can just ask them. Okay, I'll send you this. All right. Today my typing skills are not on point, so yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so great. To make it easy for you, I'll just send you a booking link instead of booking it myself, and then you might not even show up. So this is the agent side of things. I think this looks pretty good, and everything looks really good here. Okay, now, okay, let's just go into Go High Level now. If you don't already have Go High Level, you can use the link in the description and get one. Uh, Quite good software. A lot of marketing agencies use it, but yeah, I'll just log into my own. Okay, so I'm here inside my own Go High Level account, and now is the a bit harder part starts because I can show you everything. To be honest, if you will follow along the video, you will get this right. But in order to create these things from scratch, you need to have a very good knowledge and understanding of how automations, APIs, webhooks, requests, all those things work. And to be honest, it's not so much technical, but the more important thing is the ability to create logics or solve logical issues, because that's what automation in general is. You have these tools, but you need to think about yourself, how I can come up with the most efficient solution for this problem that my client is having or that I'm having. So for example, I'll tell you this. I don't know what I should call it, so kind of like a story. So I was thinking of hiring someone for writing ideas, script ideas for short form content, because I was thinking, oh, how can I write short form content, because it needs to have a hook and it needs to have that virality thing. And by no means I'm qualified to do anything viral. So yeah, I was deciding that, but then I thought to myself, why can't I just duplicate what other people are doing in my space and getting viral, and create a system or an AI agent system and a workflow inside N10 that can generate a very good script, and then I can just say it on camera. Now, instead of hiring someone and paying them, I can just run this, which will cost me very minimal. And like this human who I will hire will maybe give me one script a day. And from this AI agent that I build myself on N10, I can produce like 10 scripts a day, and I can just test it out. And when I test with enough volume, like once I create 100 videos, I should have at least one that's performing better than the rest. So let's say all the videos are getting, I don't know, 10 views or 100 views. There's one video that got like 500 views. Okay, now we will take that 500 views video as an example. We'll again scrape more reels from Instagram and like the similar reels, and we'll create more of the similar content. And then out of like couple of videos that we create the same way, short form videos the same way, that we figure out is the best, we'll get one which will get 1,000 views, and we'll just repeat this process and do it. So I'm yet to start this. I'm a bit lazy on this because I also have clients that I have to take care than this YouTube channel. But yeah, this is something like this. It's just logical thinking and weighing pros and cons and thinking what can be the most efficient thing that you can do with these tools, because these things like this retail AI, Go High Level, all these things are tools. They are not ready made product. So same with like Photoshop. You have Photoshop, but to really create a masterpiece or like really edit in a way that the client will like, you have to master the tool. And the same way, it's you have to master writing prompt. So you have to master how to use functions. So in function, there is a component where you have to write JSON. You need to understand that how that works, how to package any kind of data into JSON and send that back to Go High Level or any other platform that accepts like data, have API connections and webhooks. So yeah, you need to understand all those things. So right now we are in our dashboard of Go High Level. So here you will click on automations. This is the part where you will spend 90% of the time if you are doing anything with automations inside Go High Level. So let's just create a folder, name it marketing agency snapshot. Now I can sell this as well. So inside marketing agency snapshot, we'll create, always create from scratch. There's no point using something that is already inside Go High Level, because these connections are very custom. So here the trigger will be Facebook lead form submitted. So I don't have my Facebook form connected here. So I'm assuming you guys know how to do it. And once you connect it, whenever someone submits a form, it will populate your GoHighLevel CRM and it will save it. So okay, it needs to be there. Let me just add one. Okay, so I didn't had my Facebook page linked to this particular sub account, but I went ahead and linked it. So yeah, just filter out based on the lead form. I hope you guys understand these things, because I cannot create a video on Facebook ads or stuff like that. I'm not an expert on those things. But yeah, then we will create a contact. Basically, we got this information from Facebook lead form. Now, what should we do with this information? First, create the contact and save it inside of GoHighLevel. So, full name, right? Contact full name. Okay, contact full name. Now, email. The last one is going to be phone number. Most important. Without phone number, because the AI is calling on the phone, right? So you need to have a phone number. It will not work without a phone number at all, because it's not a text bot, you know. Now, because we said we will call them in 5 seconds, we need to add a wait time. Now, okay, we cannot add it in seconds, right? So what fraction of 1 minute is 5 seconds? So I think it's like, so 5, if you multiply 5 by 12, you will get 60. So that's 1/12 of a minute, or 1/12. Can we just write 1/12? Okay. Can we, okay, we can give a point. So 1 by 12, what it would be, it will be point 0. Okay, it will be something 8 3 or something, but let's just leave it at that. Hope this works. But if it doesn't work, it will just call them instantaneously, and that's also not a big issue. So this is the 5-second wait time. Now what we want to do is we want to actually call them. So for this, you will add a custom webhook right here, and we will populate a lot of details right here. So the URL, you will go to the API documentation of Retell AI API. Okay, let's just write good. So their documentation here, you will click on API references, and this is the first one. By default, it will open up, and this is what we want. So we'll just click here, copy that, paste it right here. Now authorization bearer token, and here you will put, okay, Go High Level now has a feature that we can create a bearer token. Cool. So I can just write Retail AI, and now the key, where you will get the key is, go to your Retail AI account, the place where we created AI agent, and here you will get your API key. Basically, it says right here very clearly API key. Just copy that and paste it right there. I'm not gonna paste it in front of the camera. I'm gonna paste it and then just create it, because then I have to blur it out. Oh, it blurs out for me. So cool. I didn't knew this feature got added. So okay, cool, cool, very cool. Now we'll go back to this documentation again, and how I understood that I have to use bearer token as the authorization. It's written right here. Bearer authorization will be bearer token, and content type will be application JSON. So here, content type, it's already in application JSON. In case if it was like this, you just change it to application JSON. That's it. Now you always want it in SQL. Okay, that's where we use JSON. So now what we need, so we need to make the phone call using this AI agent that we created, right? So we're gonna definitely need the AI agent's ID. We are going to need a phone number ID that we'll use to make the phone call, and we will need user information like the user email, phone number to make the phone call to, and the name of the user. It would be really good to personalize it. So from here, we can copy agent ID, this thing. So if yeah, you can keep the structure intact. Okay, let's just delete this. And so instead of agent ID, I want override agent ID, because we're gonna, yep, override agent ID. Where are you? Okay, okay, I'll show you how to add it. Copy this till here, just to make everything a bit easier. Paste it. Now copy this agent ID right here, paste it at the top. Okay, call ID, we don't need that. We also don't need these things, so we don't need the direction, don't need the call type. Now for from number, you will go back to your Retell AI account. Here it says phone number. You just click on this plus icon and buy a new number. It's very easy to buy a new number. I'm not going to show you. I really think you guys are not dumb, that you won't be able to figure out that. So yeah, if I show you how to do it, I would be thinking like you're very dumb. But I believe in you guys. So yeah, this comma right there. Okay. Now here, move this comma as well. For two number, we're gonna do something like contact phone. So we're gonna select this one. I don't know why it doesn't format it correctly, but yeah. Anyhow, now we will also need some dynamic variables like this, right? So the client name, you know. Okay, here we'll add a comma. Now we have some dynamic variables. We'll remove this, and customer name. So what did we, how do we mention it? Okay, we said username. So this is how we will use here as well. If you mentioned it like username, just make it username as well. Here, sorry, username. It's not that username. Username. Just copy this, paste it. Okay, we only need two. Sweet. So name, user email. So for email, we'll use this. No. Nope. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening to me today. Contact email. We're gonna use that. And here we are going to use contact name. Sweet. Looks good. Looks really good. I know there's override agent ID as well. I mean, it doesn't seem that I would be able to find it though, but I will find it. Let me check. Okay, call calls, all this, these things, call summary and all these things, we will get this after the call has been ended. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Dynamic variable metadata, we did this, we did the dynamic variable thing. Response to number, direction, call ID, retail LLM dynamic variable, we did this, right? Okay, agent ID, did they discontinue agent ID? Oh sorry, override agent ID. I'll just search up override agent ID. Where is this ID for outbound? Okay, sounds cool. Got it. So here you will use override agent ID. From number to number, like this. From number is the ID as well. You can also create like custom value inside GoHighLevel to change it across all the automation that you create. If you have this, like if you need to constantly change the phone number, but this way is also enough. You're just gonna have to manually change the phone number if you want, if you decide to switch the phone number. So yeah, this is pretty much done right here. I'll just quickly test it on myself. Okay, 404 status. Why is that? I did put the API key. So the override agent. Okay, we didn't copy our agent ID. It's the example agent ID right there. So here you have to put your own agent ID, not the one that's inside the dummy data. Okay, sweet. I should receive a phone call. Okay, I'm receiving it on my phone, but to show you guys, I'll just open a new tab of GoHighLevel and receive right here. So you can see this automation is actually working. At the end, we will have the call with the AI agent. All right. So here we'll go back. You know what? Let's just try it out as well. So I'll have the conversation with the AI agent. So here, let's just test this again. And while testing this workflow, we'll also talk to the AI agent and test the AI agent as well. I should receive a call here. Okay, good. Hello. Yeah, it's a great time to talk. Yeah, sure. I submitted my information for a reason. Cool. I, to be honest, I really don't care about the services. I just wanna get more clients and make more money. You guys are the expert. You're gonna have to tell me which is best for my.
it
Yeah.
and create a
Sure.
plan that works
100%.
best.
Thank you. Okay, the AI hanged up the call itself. So the end call function that we have right here is working. Now you might have noticed that it said my full name. So Daniel Urginex. So that's what I had inside Go High Level as my full name, Daniel, and then the surname Urginex. So the change we need to do is we'll go right here. Instead of contact full name or the contact dot name, we'll have the first underscore name. So now we will send only the first name, and it will when it will receive the data, it won't say the full name because it would be weird. So it will just say Daniel now. So we fixed that. That's good. So now just save this action. So now you know how to make the call to a prospect. We tested it out live as well. So now we need to add a couple of more functions, and also keep in mind you can extend this however you want. So let's just say, just an example here, you follow up with them once, and you send them an SMS, and then you send them an email. If they don't pick up, you wait for 1 day, and then you call them again. And if they still don't pick up, you wait for another day, you call them again. And then maybe you can call them every 3 days, and then every 5 days, and after that, I think within a week. And yeah, you can like do maybe 2 times a day, or any combination that works for you and your industry you can do here. Just keep in mind you can at least follow up with them 21 times because they submitted their information for a reason. They need your services, marketing service, or whatever it is. So you can follow up with them unless and until they uh, like clearly say that we don't want to get called again, or we don't want to get bothered. So let's just add a do not call function as well, because if you think about it, if you like if you bother someone too much, they might complain against you. So you want to make sure that if the AI detects that they are not interested and they don't want to get called again, the AI doesn't call them back. So this we will name it out trigger outbound trigger to retail AI. That's that. Let's just save it. Now let's just create a new workflow. Again, start from scratch. I don't know why it doesn't give an option to open in a new tab, but anyway, a bit annoying. So this is going to be the do not call function and the rest of the function as well. Let me explain. So in Retail AI, to make custom functions, we use custom function to like trigger Go High Level to run some kind of particular automation. So basically this one workflow that we'll set up, we can have 10 branches, and then inside 10 branches, multiple branches to do some kind of function. I'll show you the example and you will understand it pretty clearly. So inside our script, the AI said, I'll send you a booking link, right? It says that thing, right? It says, okay, it says right here. So after that, we can run or call booking link function, right? And let's just copy this right here, booking link. And let's just create a new function that says booking link. We'll go back to our automation, the new one. Here we'll search up for inbound. So this is going to be the trigger, and copy this URL right here. Go back to your Retail AI account, and here you will paste it. So the description of this, if the user agrees to book, schedule an appointment with us, send them a booking link. Sounds good. Now, okay, run this function to send them a booking link. Yeah, that sounds awesome. So here you don't need any kind of JSON. Speak after execution. Yeah, let's just run the thing silently. Okay, now we have that. We have the booking call function. The next function we want to add is do not call. So do not call if the prospect slash user shows no interest, no, clearly state that they are not interested, or they don't want to hear from us ever again, run this function and add them to the DNC list. So the adding to the DNC list will happen inside Go High Level, not here. Okay, copy this right here. Just save it like that. Okay, for the URL, the same URL that we have here. same one. Paste it right there, and with this, save it. Now, so we have to mention the do not call thing as well. Mhm. Do not call. We should run two functions here. So call do not call function, and then call the end call function. Do not call function. Basically, what we want if pros is not clearly DNC. So we will do DNC if let's say clearly states this. Sorry about that. Again, we will do the same thing right here. Okay, sounds awesome. So we'll get both the data of do not call and send booking link right here. Now we have to get both of the data here. So we're gonna have to test it again. Let me just see if I need to add some more things, and we will just test it together. So this is for you know, function calling. So just name it that function calling on retail. Sounds good. We'll create one more new workflow, and this one is going to be for getting the data back inside GoHighLevel and making some changes accordingly, or just saving the data. Um, yeah. So for this, you go back to your Retail AI account. Here you will click on post call analysis. Okay, we are not adding any extra data. Click on this webhook settings, and we will do the exact same trigger that we did for function calling. So here, data retail AI to GHL. So this is the thing. Here we will add inbound. I'm just trying to add everything at once, and then we can get all the data uh, at once. That will be better. So yeah, you will paste it right here, and that's it. Now we will even get the data back from the call. So the summary of the call, all those data on this workflow, the data from Retail AI to GoHighLevel, and here we will get the function data, so which function we need to call, and this will happen in real time. So while the AI is having the conversation with the prospect, these things will get triggered. Because let's say if the prospect says, okay, send me the booking link, and then the AI doesn't send them the booking link until the call ends, that will be a problem, right? So that's why we are not using this, but we are using this custom function inside of Retail AI. So now I think that is pretty much it. That's all we need. Knowledge base, we don't need it. Or if you want to add knowledge base, pretty self-explanatory. So I'm not gonna show it. It's really easy. There's You can also play with a lot of these settings, so you can um, test these things. In my opinion, the best one is 4.0. If you are following up with like leads that are opted into ads, and if someone is doing inbound call, you can go for 4 mini. Even like it's the more cheaper one, because someone is calling you, they have an intent of buying, they are very warm, they have an intent of buying, so you won't need that much of convincing to convert them into a customer. But yeah, for definitely for outbound, you should at least use 4.0 because it's a bit smarter. But there is a caveat here as well. If you have a very good system and it works with human, uh, always, like if you have a human cold caller and it works, you know 70% of the time, 80% of the time, which is quite good, uh, like based on your industry, then you can even use 4 mini for outbound as well. So yeah, it's a lot of things you have to see. It's not a clear answer that you can use this or you can use that. uh, you know Speed setting, all these things you can play around. It's no point of me showing it because it doesn't require that technicality to understand these things written in plain English what it does, and you can just add it. These things are a bit like the post call analysis and all those things, but we don't need post call analysis because here Retail AI natively sends a lot of post call analysis data. In case you have to have very specific post call analysis data, based on that you have to make some changes into your GoHighLevel CRM, then you can use this post call analysis. But yeah, in general, you don't need post call analysis data. You are good with this agent level webhook, and this will send enough data. And so don't worry. So we added this. Now I think everything has been added. We're gonna test it one more time. We will get all the data. Based on those data, we will create some automations inside GoHighLevel, and then we will test it the last time. Okay, I'm forgetting one more thing. I think I mentioned during the call that if the prospect wants to do a follow-up call, like they are not booking an appointment, the distinction is they haven't booked an appointment, they are busy, but they want to get a follow-up call. So we have to create a custom function for that as well. So let me just quickly create that custom function as well. So so for this, again, go to custom function, click on add custom add, and then click on custom function. For URL, the same URL we have right here, we will use that. So this. Now for naming the custom function, all right, I think these naming should be very simple. Don't try to be over smart. Name it follow up. And for description, you can write use this tool when the customer wants to be called in another moment or time. Okay. Now, this function is going to be a bit different. You're going to have to set some parameters here. It says it's optional, but we're going to have to set these parameters because try to understand the data this AI is going to send back to go high level. And these softwares, they communicate using numbers and code, right? So it cannot just send, okay, book the time for XYZ time, and the go high level will understand, and go high level automation will trigger it based on that. No, in the backend of go high level, there are specific data sets and specific format that you have to send in order for the automations in go high level to kick in. So I'll just write it and I think you will understand. You can even use, okay, just use one example, and now I'll show you how you can, you know, um, change this. As I said, so yeah, use the first example. Now for type, keep it as object properties. Yep. Here, the properties will change. So the property will be what's the data that we need to send, the specific data that we have to format and send back. What's important for booking a follow up time? It's the follow up time. So follow up time type is going to be string description. Here you will the timestamp when the, so okay, you cannot use everything, you can use some things. When the follow up should occur, when the follow up should occur, then in format. uh, so this is the format that's we will have inside go high level. I'll show you in a minute. And all right, sounds cool. You have this, and you will, as you might have guessed it, we always give examples. So example would be what's today is 2025. Don't forget to give this. So 2025 what is today for 04 16. So this is a very fresh video, guys. The time right now is 15:31. Okay, 16:31. Good. And for required field, we will have as I told you guys this earlier as well, was the most important thing when doing the follow-up is the follow-up time. So follow-up time. Okay, what's invalid here? Let me just check. Okay, this is going to be like, no, it's going to be like this. Sorry if I keep messing it up. Okay, no space. Yeah, if you use Grammarly and it says to put a space, don't follow Grammarly for these things. You can just click on format, it will nicely format it, but I already did format it. um, you know Now you can just save it. Yeah, copy this right here because we need to mention the function inside the script as well. So call for the function. So here now we can comfortably call the follow-up function wherever it makes sense. So what's the most convenient time for you? And here, okay, call follow-up and ction function. All right, now okay, we set up that thing. For automation, we're gonna have to test it. We will get all the data, all the custom function that we set right now here, and then we will use it to create the rest of the logic or the sequence of the workflow. So the outbound thing is done, just remember that. And always whenever you are creating these AI agents, you can go here and test the AI agent. So I would recommend, if you are testing just the AI agent itself, like how it's talking, how it's having conversation, right? For that, you can test it right here. But once it is connected with some other software and you want to use it in real life scenario, always test it using data sets. Like use the data and test it. So test it from here, like trigger the call from go high level, send the data, and that way test it with phone numbers. Here you will test it, it won't get tested with a phone number, and you will also not know how is it performing when you are actually making the phone call and you are talking to it on a phone. So that's the thing. One quick thing, I'm forgetting something. Okay, yeah. I wanted to add this. It's like, hi, this is Nick. Yeah, everywhere. So try to understand this psychological thing. When the AI is talking, if it is very smoothly talking, reading the script, it would seem unnatural. So it should have ums and those things. So these platforms are working where the AI automatically says ums and stuff like that. But it's not perfect right now. So for that, I suggest you just add ums and us wherever you feel like. So hi, this is Nick from OriginX Marketing. So you see, is this a good time to talk? So okay, I'll call back a better time. So you can just write, okay, I'll call back a better time. When would be most convenient for you? And then so you get the point, right? I'm not gonna do it for the entire thing. You can do it. Just add the way I'm saying it. But yeah, now and a very good practice is just listen to yourself how you talk when you're talking to someone. Maybe record a couple of your conversations and listen to yourself how you are talking, and really try to think where you are using ums and ahs and where you are using these things and some other things, and then just try to replicate it inside your AI agent. It will be very similar to you. Maybe you can even clone your voice, and yeah, there is a functionality when where you can attach your 11 labs voice into it. So that could be a thing as well. So yeah, now without getting into tangent, let's just see what remains. So I think we added everything. We added the follow functions as well. Yeah, now I think nothing remains. Save this, and we will test it once again, and we'll get the data, and based on that data we will make some changes. So for testing it, I'll just go into this webhook, test again. I'll use myself and just, I cannot see it. Hello. Okay, we ran all the functions, and the function ran perfectly. Now we'll go back here, the function calling, and we will fetch sample data. We got two data. Always use the latest one. So this is the latest one. I want to just check if all the function have been called, because I'm gonna use it. So do not call. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. I think all the functions have been called. So instead of create contact, you should do is find contact, because we already created the contact when we did the outbound call, right? So here, contact, click right here, and we'll find based on phone number, because phone number is the best thing you can use to find. Here, inbound webhook, call, and so we are making outbound call. So the way the prospect's phone number is the two number. So two number, I think phone number is enough. It's a pretty unique ID. So just do that. Right. Once we find the contact, we wanna do something like if else. So because we are sending three functions, and each function can have its own, you know, function. So I'll just copy this booking link. So here, the first branch could be name is booking link. Here it should be booking link. Here you can have it whatever you want, but here it should be booking link, right? So if I save it, just want to check something, because these API and stuff always change. So it's just good to make sure you are using the right terminologies. So yeah, name, sweet. Okay, so this condition is going to be the, so name it functions, if you can see, TIONS functions. Okay, the first one is booking link. The second branch we can add, or we have to add, is going to be do not call. So inbound name is do not call. Now the third branch is follow up, really important. Follow up, inbound name is key, follow up. Let's just save it. All right, now, so if someone says, send me a booking link, we're gonna do is send them a booking link. So here, let's just send email from, yeah, location email to my, let's send it to my GNX AI. Okay, okay, let's just do that one. GNXAI.com, test booking link, test, and here is your booking link, link. Okay, so cool. Just save this. And we also want to send them an SMS because we have their phone number. Why not just send them an SMS as well? Open rate of emails are pretty low. Here is your booking link to book an appointment with us. Thank God for this autocorrect thing. Now, do not call. Basically, we want to tag them. Contact tag. Do not call. Better would be more ready. You would be able to read it better. So add new tag. Do not call. Save that. And to be really sure, we just want to remove from all workflow. So remove from workflow, all workflow, including the one it is in right now. For the follow-up, so this automation is going to be a bit like a tad bit complex, not a lot. So okay, for follow-up, this is how we're going to do. We already found the contact. Now if the function is follow-up, we want to start an event. Start event date and time, right? So here it will be custom field. And remember how I told you to put that specific data? I already have that data, not that data, but I have set a custom field. Let me just copy this right here. So this inbound webhook. So where is this getting this data from? And in a custom format, you remember what we did in this? We did this, right? Follow up time, right? So this is what's happening. Now to make you guys understand this, I think it's yeah, I'm gonna have to find it there. So just trust me. If you have followed me and put the data the same way as I did, exactly the same, right? And you haven't done anything weird, then it should work 100%. So just make sure. So it's going to work. So just put this data. Just believe me, and put it. So save this. And after starting an event, what we want to do? We want to wait for that event to happen and then make the call. So I know it sounds a bit complicated, but let me just add the wait time and you will understand. So wait here. So event appointment time before 1 minute, and then you're gonna make the phone call to the prospect who has requested to get a phone call. So to make the call, again, same thing, custom webhook and URL. So exactly the same thing that we did here. So I'm just gonna do this token. We have Retell AI. For this, you're gonna do this and this. Now, one more thing you can add. Now, if I think about it, is you can add something like this. You know, sorry, user call history, and phone. So we can also send the history of the call because it's a follow-up call, right? There should be some context of what happened in the previous call. So let's just jump to this data one, right? You remember this one as well. And right now when we tested, we got these data, and you can see that we got three different set of datas, right? But we only need one, and it's going to be the most latest one. Reason being, let me open this first one. You will understand everything. So you can see it says call started. We don't need this one. We need the call analyzed one because it will send the data 3 times and it will just increase our payload service charge. So we just need this one. So first thing we will do is we will just copy this right here and save this trigger. And even before creating a contact, the first thing is going to be filtering these contacts based on whether the call was analyzed or whether the call started, or you know stuff of that nature. Yeah. So let's just zoom out a bit. I don't know why it zoomed in so much, but yeah. Here you will add if else. So if call analyzed, right? Inbound webhook trigger event is call analyzed, because we just want the call that has been analyzed, meaning the call has been concluded, those call to get through. Now we can do is find contact or create contact. Best thing is to find contact always, because we have the unique ID of phone number. And so phone number right here. Again, I showed you this once before. Call, go down to number. Okay. Okay, cool. Go high level is creating some good things right here. Just added this contact not found itself. Quite good. Quite good. Um, yeah, not necessary, but good. Anyway, pat on the back. Okay, now I'm really tired. Let me see. So once the contact is found, what we can do? we can get the call summary and update it in the notes. So notes. So add notes, right? Okay. So here the node is going to be user call history. This is going to be titled as notes. Call history. Okay. Okay. All right. History here. Now we can again inbound webhook. You will go down, 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 and here you will find call analysis and yeah, call summary. That's it. Now you will add that to the notes. Okay. Now, when you will make the follow-up call here in the dynamic variable, we can also add this thing. We said user call history, right? And this history will be contact notes. Do we have notes? Okay, notes. I think it is the up notes. I'm not quite sure. But let's just do appointments. Or if not, then we will just create a custom field. Because this video has already stretched so long. I don't want to get into a tangent. But yeah, let's just hope it is appointment notes. If it is not, then we're going to have to create custom field. I already created it, so I'll just show you guys. But yeah, let's just hope this works this way. And yeah, let's just try to save it. Let me think. We are getting the summary of the call. Now the summary will be saved somewhere. And yeah, I think this looks pretty good. This looks a pretty good system. Yeah, if you can create this, definitely you can sell this for at least $5,000. Nothing less than that. Because it solves a very big problem like AI agent, all these things. It seems like I created it so easily, but to be honest, like once you start creating it, you will understand. Once you start testing it, you will understand it's not that easy. I'm trying to make it easy for you, but yeah, it's quite good. Now I think the final thing remains is to test it and see if all the data is coming correctly. So I'll just find myself and delete if there are some data existing under my name. So I should have the name, phone number, stuff like that. Okay, do not call. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll just this one right here, dismiss, and just go inside this one and delete anything that's related to it and that would obstruct the workflow in any way, shape, or form. This is the custom thing that I was talking about that I added, but for now we will remove it. Okay, there are some tags. Remove those tags as well. Automation, is it inside some kind of automation? Okay, past ones. Okay, opportunity. Oh, we really don't need opportunities. I think that's enough. So we would definitely need the name, last name. Sounds awesome. All right, this contact is ready to be contacted. I will make the phone call, and yeah, let's just see. I won't make the phone call right here on my phone. I think you guys can understand this can be received on a real phone as well. I hope you guys are not that, you know, weird to not understand such simple things. But yeah, let's just receive this phone call and try to see what's happening. So okay, so the final test call as well as the final call, like you will see what we created and how it performs and what the backend looks like. So we will initiate the first phone call from here, right? I'll just test the follow function, because if the follow function is working, then you will understand that these function will also work. And because the follow function is the most complicated one here, it's just sending an email, you know. So yeah, follow up is what we are going to test, because in the follow up thing it will also make a phone call from here, and it should have the call history as well. So we'll let's do two calls. So first call like this, and then we will trigger manually the follow up call as well and see what happens. So test again. Myself, find myself, where am I? Okay, sweet. Let's test it out. Hello.
Hi, this is Nick from Origin X Marketing. Is this a good time to talk?
um to be honest, no. Can you follow up with me?
Okay, I'll call back at a better time. When would be most convenient for you?
Call me back from 2 days from now. So after 2 days.
Got it. I'll follow up with you in 2 days. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day ahead.
Okay. So let's check everything. So we should receive the follow-up data right here. So let's see. Right now the time is 16, so 4 p.m. and see what happened. Okay, sweet. I forgot to publish everything. Yeah, just take this as a lesson. You need to publish everything before running it. Just it should be live. You cannot just run it and expect everything comes in. All right, let's just do once again. Let me just check if there is some data added to my under my contact. All right. God, subhanallah. Let's see. Because we had like call notes and stuff. I don't think it would have been added. Definitely not. Okay, it did add. Okay, it's my previous data. Oh, cool, cool. I'll just delete this as well. You know what? Instead of manually going ahead and deleting all this data, I'll just delete the entire contact and add it once again. That would be much much better than adding them one by one. And guys, let me know if you like this kind of video, like this very interactive video. And to be honest, I'm enjoying making this video because when I used to be very young, basically when I used to be a kid, I had PS3 PlayStation at my house. So and I only had one controller, and most of the time the games that we used to play is like one player game. It doesn't require two players. So I used to call my friends and have them sit there, and I used to play in front of them. I don't know, it's how does it sound? It sounds bad or stuff. But yeah, they used to also enjoy. I used to play. I used to give them chance as well. If I lose, I give them a chance. But most of the time, I never used to lose, so they didn't get chance. So I used to feel very bored when I used to play alone. So I used to call them. They used to come. I used to play, and they used to sit and watch. And but yeah, um, X email we will use this one, company email, phone number, this right here. Just save it. Okay, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna refresh this page because we have added the new contact. Okay, everything is published. Let this be a lesson that you should cross check everything, like really cross check everything. So go right here. You know what? We will test it like this. Okay, good. Hello.
Hi, this is Nick from OriginX Marketing. Is this a good time to talk?
No.
Okay, I'll call back at a better time. When would be most convenient for you?
Call me back after 2 days.
Got it. I'll give you a call back in 2 days. Have a great day.
Thank you. Okay, now the moment of truth. We're going to check everything. If it called the function, if the function was correctly executed. So as you can see, it got added and then it find the contact. And then, so now it knows the name is this. It went to the follow up. It set the event, set the wait time. Why did it call me right away? I said to call me back in 2 days. This. Okay, guys, one more lesson. The reason why it didn't work perfectly is because we didn't give it the context of what's the current time right now. So for me, the current time is this, and this is how you add a current time inside the script. You need to add this because the AI agent doesn't have any clue what's the current time. So this is how you add current time, current underscore time underscore the country, right? For me, it's Asia slash Yekaterinburg. And then this is the time you need to use as a reference to check the current time, you know. So that's why, because our AI agent, it booked the call for 2023, like it booked the call in the past. So that's why I immediately start to get one more call, and that's what happened. So let's just do this once again, right? Let me just clean everything up history, because it did two calls, so that's why it added two call history. In the second one I didn't pick up, in the first one I did. It might have also added some tags. Okay, no tags because we didn't had some any tags. Okay, cool. Okay, let's just test it. This is going to be the final one. I hope so, inshallah. So also I forgot to say Bismillah. Let's say Bismillah now. Hello.
Hi, this is Nick from OriginX Marketing. Is this a good time to talk?
No, I'm a bit busy right now.
Okay, I'll call back at a better time. When would be most convenient for you?
So today is Monday, right? Can you call me back after 2 days?
Actually, today is Wednesday. I can call you back on Friday. What
Oh,
time would work best for you?
oh, thank you. I didn't knew today's Monday. Sorry, Wednesday. Yeah. Call me back on Friday.
No problem at all. I've scheduled a call for Friday at the same time. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you then.
You too. Bye.
Take care and have a great day. Bye.
did you see how you corrected me? It was so cool. To be honest, like we gave it the context of current time, and I was literally thinking today's Monday, and the AI was like, "No, dude, today's Wednesday. I'll call you on Friday." So good. So now the moment of truth. We're gonna check the execution log once again. I'm pretty sure this time it should have worked perfectly. As you can see, it didn't call us. So first thing, it didn't call us, and the second thing, you can see one person here in the wait. If I go to execution log, and if I see the start event, so you can see today is 16th, right? And it is scheduled for 18th, right? 18th of April, 2025, and the time is going to be p.m., right? 4 p.m. 17 minutes, and here you can see it was the same time right now when it executed. Like right now it's the same time, and that's why, as I said, like follow up with me in 2 days. So this is pretty cool automation. Like this you cannot do directly from Retail AI, unfortunately. Yeah, because it's a very complicated thing. So yeah, it will call me back in 2 days. Now we want to see what it did with the data thing. So did it add the call notes? We said it to add the call notes, and where exactly it added the call notes. So if I go here, so I think I might need to refresh it. Oh no. Okay, as you can see, only one call node. That's what we want, because we already, you filtered out based on call analyzed. So if we hadn't done this, there would have been three call nodes, and it would have been very redundant. You know. So as you can see, the call nodes are the user was busy and requested a callback. This is the agent scheduled for Friday. The agent confirmed the follow up time and ended the call on a positive note. Quite good. All this thing automatically. I didn't even touch anything. Now to test the follow-up call and have test the whether the AI agents have the history and how it uses the call history. Let's just see that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it skip the workflow right here. You know what would have been very cool? I should have told the AI agent call me back in 5 minutes. That would have been even cooler. Let's just hope we get the call. Okay. Hey Nick, how are you doing?
Hi, Daniel. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm doing great. Do you remember our previous conversation? What happened?
It seems like we haven't spoken before, Daniel, as I don't have any record of a previous conversation, but I'd
Uh-huh.
be happy to help you with anything you need. Could you remind me what we did?
Okay. We need to fix this as well. All right, got it. So we need to check the documentation for this API. I made three mistakes, but this is good. This is cool. Call history. Okay, should do this. Click here, dynamic variable. I think call history is something that we can add natively. Something new they have added. Yes, set fallback values for. Okay, that's good. That's quite good. But we don't need that right now. Time. I think it should be like this. Call history. Let's check this out. Call history. Okay. If you have some call history information, start the call with referring some from the previous conversation with the user. Cool, cool, cool. Let's just okay. Now we'll save it. Let's just see what did happen and why it didn't work the way it was supposed to. User call history. Okay, I understand why the issue is. Here we linked it to we linked user call history to appointment notes, and I don't think that is where the notes are getting stored. So we're gonna have to do a couple of more steps. So go to your GoHighLevel account, click on settings, and go to custom fields. And here we will add one custom field. I'll show you. I have already added it. So call. So AI call notes. So the way you add, simply click on add field, single line, right? You will click on next. Name it AI call notes. It will be an object inside, and you can group it. Yeah, group. Select contacts. So it will have contact dot. It will be easier for to remember. Now we can mention this contact dot AI call notes. So we will know. But first we need to add the notes there as well. So how we will do that? So after notes, we will click here. We will click on update contact field. Update contact field. Basically, we are going to use AI call notes. So the custom field that we created, and inbound call. Go down. We will see call analysis, and inside call analysis, we will use cool. we will use call summary. So basically, instead of putting it in notes, we are putting it in a custom field that we have created. So there we are going to put it. And now in this custom webhook where we are actually making the follow-up call, we should mention that. So instead of appointment notes, we will use contact, just like notes. So as you can see, this one, contact.ai notes, we'll use that because that's the one we are going to use. Okay, I quickly saved it, and now I think we have saved the issue, or sorry, we have solved the issue now. So we already have the call notes data from our previous call. So I added this custom notes field, and inside that custom notes field I simply added the notes from our previous call. So if I show you, it's under contact. Okay, it's under contact. AI call notes here. I think if I refresh it, oh yeah, as you can see, we have the call notes. Sweet. Now we can go back here, and so what we changed from appointment notes to contact.ai call notes, and we added this as a custom field. I already showed you guys how to add this. Now let's just test it and finalize this thing. So this is going to be the last test, and I hope it really remembers the conversation. Okay, it sent the call history. See if the AI speaks about it. Hello.
Hi, Daniel. This is Nick from Origin X Marketing. During our last conversation, we agreed that today would be a good time to follow up. I really appreciate you taking the time. How can I assist you with your marketing needs today?
Um, you are the expert. Tell me, what do you have in your marketing?
Actually, thank you, Daniel. At Origin X Marketing, we specialize in a variety of services, including social media marketing, SEO optimization, content
Do one
creation,
thing.
email marketing.
Can you send me a booking link? I'll just book an appointment with you. Maybe we can get on a sales call or demo call, and there we can discuss.
Absolutely, Daniel. I've just sent you a booking link via SMS and email. You can use it to schedule a time that works best for you.
Uh huh.
Looking forward to our conversation during the call. Have a great day.
Thank you. So as you can see, while we were on the call, it sent the booking link as well. It tried to send the SMS, but this is a problem within my. Okay, so my phone number is not A2P verified. That's a completely different thing. This is what I was referring to in the earlier part of my video. That sometimes we just blame the AI agent. It did a job. The automation did the job. It was my fault or the this particular sub account's fault that the phone number has not been A2P verified, and legally we cannot send the so that's why we cannot send the SMS. We did send an email. How it looks like inside my inbox would be something like this. It load. So yeah, as you can see, we did the subject line as booking link text. Looks safe, and here is your booking link and everything. So yeah, cool. The AI was able to send the booking link as well. It also sent the booking link via SMS, but unfortunately, A2P hasn't been verified for this particular account. It remembered the previous conversation that we asked the AI agent to follow up with us. And yeah, I think that was pretty good. It was a very good system. You guys also saw the raw building of this kind of system. And yeah, if you want this, if you are a business owner, if you want this as a snapshot, or you want us to build something for you similar to this, book a call with us below, because a lot of different things goes into building these things. I have been working in this field for like past 1.5 year, and I've been playing with this tool for last 2 years. So yeah, and officially working like making money with this for 1.5 year. If someone says that they have been working with AI voice agent for more than 3 years, just know that they're lying, because this technology came around almost 2 years ago. So that is going to be alive. Someone says they have known this thing for more than 3 years. But yeah, anyway, if you want to get something like this built, you can reach out to me. Below there will be a booking link. All the softwares mentioned are going to be below. Access to my community is also going to be linked below. And if you want to buy this separately as a snapshot, you don't want to go through this entire video, you can message me on Instagram. This is a paid snapshot. Like, we have a better system than this. We have a master snapshot. You can directly buy that. I'll give you access. So yeah, those are all the options. And if not, you can just watch this video. I have tried to make everything very clear. I even showed you what my mistakes were and how I fixed those mistakes. So maybe in the future, if you do some kind of those mistakes, you can fix it. Now, if you want to see how you can create a cold calling AI voice agent connected with Go High Level and it does cold calls, then you can check this video right here. And apart from that, that's all. Wait for the next one.